The Power of Positive Thinking, a story for English learners. Part 1, the introduction. Can I tell you something honest? There are two kinds of people in this world. The first kind wakes up in the morning and thinks, oh no, another hard day. The second kind wakes up and thinks, okay, let's see what today brings. Same morning, same world, two completely different lives. Now here is the question I want you to sit with for a moment. Which one are you? Don't answer too fast, because most of us, if we are truly honest, have been the first kind at some point. Tired, worried, feeling like the world is heavy and we are not strong enough to carry it. This is the story of Mira, a 27-year-old woman living in a busy city, working a job she was not sure she loved, living far from her family, scrolling through social media at midnight and wondering, why does everyone else's life look so easy? Why is mine so hard? Mira was not sad. She was not sick. She was just stuck inside her own head, stuck in a loop of negative thoughts that played like an old broken song every single day. Maybe you know that feeling. Maybe right now, as you listen to this, something in your chest is nodding and saying, yes, that is me. This story is for you, because Mira found something, not a magic pill, not a shortcut, but a simple, powerful truth that changed the way she saw herself, her work, her relationships, and her entire life. Stay with me, because by the end of the story you will carry that truth with you too. Part 2, the moment everything felt broken. It was a Monday morning, and if you know anything about hard weeks, they always seem to start on a Monday. Mira woke up late. Her phone showed 17 unread messages from her office group. Her internet was slow. Her coffee went cold before she could drink it, and when she finally opened her laptop for her morning video call, she said the wrong thing in front of her entire team. Her manager gave her a long, quiet look, and Mira felt it, that horrible feeling of wanting to disappear. That evening, she sat alone in her small apartment, and for the first time in a long time she cried, not because of the bad day, but because she whispered something to herself that broke her own heart. She whispered, maybe I am just not good enough. Have you ever said that to yourself? Not out loud, but quietly, secretly, in that small voice inside your head? That voice, that quiet, cruel voice, is the most dangerous thing in the world. Not a difficult boss, not a bad day, not slow internet. That voice. Because here is what Mira didn't know yet. The thoughts we repeat to ourselves every day become the story we believe about ourselves. And the story we believe becomes the life we live. But that night, something small happened. Something that looked completely ordinary but changed everything. Her younger brother called her. He was still in their hometown, preparing for his college exams. And he was nervous. He said, Didi, I am scared I will fail. And Mira, without even thinking, said back to him, you will not fail. You are smarter than you know. Just believe in yourself. She said it so naturally, so warmly, so easily. And then she put down the phone and sat very still, because she realized she could say those words to her brother without any doubt. But she had never, not once, said them to herself. Part 3, the discovery. What positive thinking really means. The next morning, Mira made a decision. Not a big, dramatic decision, a quiet one. She decided to watch how she talked to herself. For one full week, every time a negative thought came, I can't do this, or I will fail, or I am not smart enough, she would stop, pause, and replace it with one honest, gentle, positive thought. Not fake happiness, not pretending, just honest and kind, the way she spoke to her brother. Instead of, I can't do this, she said, this is hard, but I have handled hard things before. Instead of, I will fail, she said, I don't know what will happen, but I will try my best. Instead of, I am not smart enough, she said, I am still learning and that is okay. Felt strange at first, almost silly, like she was lying to herself. But here is the truth about positive thinking that most people misunderstand. It is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about choosing not to let fear write your whole story. Positive thought doesn't remove the problem. It changes the person facing the problem. By the end of that 1 week, Mira noticed something small but real. She was sleeping better. She was speaking more confidently in meetings, not because the meetings changed, but because she walked into them differently. Her shoulders were a little higher. Her voice was a little steadier. One small shift in thinking. 1 week. That was all it took to feel the first ray of light. Part 4. The real test. When life pushes back. 3 weeks later, life tested Mira hard. She applied for a promotion at work. She prepared for it. She believed in herself. She walked into that conversation with her manager feeling ready. She did not get the promotion. Someone else did. Someone younger. Someone who had been at the company for less time. And for a moment, just a moment, the old voice came back, loud and sharp. "See? I told you. You are not good enough. You never will be." Mira sat in the office bathroom for 5 minutes, alone, quiet, feeling the sting. But then she did something different, something the old Mira would never have done. She took a breath, and she asked herself one question: what can I learn from this? Not, why does this always happen to me? Not, what is wrong with me? But, what can I learn? That one question is the whole secret of positive thinking. It turns every wall into a door, every failure into a lesson, every ending into a beginning. Mira went back to her desk. She sent her manager a calm, professional message asking for feedback. She listened. She wrote down 3 things she would work on, and she made a new plan. 6 months later, she got the next promotion. And this time, no one was surprised. Not even Mira. Part 5. The ending. What you learned. So here we are at the end of Mira's story. But as I said at the beginning, this was never really just Mira's story. This was your story too. Let me leave you with the 4 most important things Mira learned, and the 4 things I hope you carry with you today. First, the voice inside your head is powerful. Make sure it speaks to you the way you would speak to someone you love. Second, positive thinking is not pretending. It is choosing courage over fear, one thought at a time. Third, every hard moment has a question hidden inside it. That question is, what can I learn from this? Ask it every time. Fourth, you do not need to change your whole life in one day. One small, honest, positive thought repeated every day will slowly and surely change everything. Mira did not become a different person. She became a more real version of herself. The version that was always there, just buried under years of fear and doubt. And you have that version of yourself too, waiting, patient, ready. The only thing standing between you and that version is the next thought you choose to think. And now, a moment just for you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for listening today. You did not have to stay. You could have stopped 5 minutes in, but you stayed. You listened. And that tells me something beautiful about you. You are someone who wants to grow. Someone who believes, even quietly, that things can be better. That belief, that small, quiet belief, is the seed of everything. So the next time life feels heavy, the next time that cruel little voice starts whispering that you are not enough, remember Mira in her small apartment. Remember the phone call with her brother. Remember the bathroom moment after the rejection. And remember that she chose every single time to think one better thought. You can do the same. You already are. Keep thinking kindly about yourself. Keep going. Keep growing. And thank you truly for giving this story your time and your beautiful, learning heart. Goodbye and see you next time.